Hey you guys, Dark Warrior 390, and this is a video game uh, review, and this is not an ordinary game. This is a PC game for the computer. MDicky TWC for Fight. Downloaded it free. Took about like 2 hours just to download if you want it regular. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I really like about this game. There's the road, which is your career. Wrestling Cup, I think that's a tournament. Singles is just exhibition. Locker rooms, just check out the lockers and stuff like that. Options, stuff like that. Display credits, stuff like that. So let's talk about the career. Yes, you start off. I was. Well, let me show you. New career. Let me make my new wrestler. So it loads the editor. I really like this game because it is very fun. It's just there's a lot of stuff you could do in this game. There's like wrestlers like Rhino in here and Triple H. Without stuff like that. So change what your person looks like, his face, Raven, and, a lot of guys. Let's just stick it to that. Yeah, we could just leave it to MDKO. Okay. Saving career. Now, you first start off in Storm Wrestling Academy, which is school. You start off in the school, work your way up, and soon people will notice you and ask you for contract deals, you get paid, stuff like that, earn titles. And there's a lot of companies in this game. There's just not like TNA and WWE. There's more like King of the Ring and Wrestling Empire, Wrestling School. So Paul London, there's a lot of wrestlers in here, including Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. Um, So, custom superstar, yeah, it goes to this little introductory, telling that you know, about your wrestling career, and then you start fighting. You start with, Paul London. Paul London's now kicking my ass. There's a lot of creativity in this game, though. Yeah, kick out. Yeah, there's a lot of creativity in this game. There's people like The Miz in here. Who else is in here? Sheamus or Shitmas. Um, oh, nice spear. Okay. Okay, sometimes, here's the deal about referees. They can either be clean or they can be dirty. Clean is like where they count fast. If you're a clean superstar, they'll count real fast. If you're a dirty superstar and they're clean, well, they'll count real slow, or they'll hit you when you're, when you're trying to submit somebody. So, and sometimes they'll hit you outside of the ring when they try to get you in the ring, but sometimes that can be really annoying. As you can see, my computer is starting to lag. Starting to lag just a little bit. I got her on the ropes. I'm on the ropes. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that you can really do. Edit your characters, and like before, it wasn't really looking like this. It was just normal computer game, But now, MDicky like this guy, Matt Dickey. You can see him on. He's got a YouTube channel. He's been doing video games for like what, 10 years. A lot of fun stuff he does. Watch one, and I put it to fast because I don't like to go slow. I like the matches to go up, hurry up. Body slam. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do in this game, like toss them out the ring. And in the SmackDown series games, when you try to, do that when you pick them up and throw them over, it's like an invisible wall, and they don't go over the ropes, which is sort of weird. There's stretchers, there's tables. In the last game, you could actually go into the crowd. I don't know if you can go into the crowd now, because there's like, I mean, it used to be a lot of crowd animations. Oh, intruder. What is she doing here? Yep, there's always an intruder in this game. See? The referee will always do that. He won't do it all the time, and then there's the news, 4 minutes, and then it shows you your stats and how mad you get, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game. You actually get paid sometimes, you know. Very fun game. Also, in this game, you have a lot of newspaper, like new tag team champs like that. Champ stripped. Undertaker has been stripped of the World Championship, being unable to defend it. Champ stripped. CM Punk has been stripped of his tag team. Batista is now the new WWE champion. Finlay and Chris Jericho are now tag team champs. Yeah, ECW in here. King of the Ring. That's where I am. Most valuable player. Blah blah blah. And then there's Empire Mall Wrestling, which is for really creative wrestlers and stuff like that. And here's Wrestling School. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You can smash your opponent through tables when they're outside the ring. You can't bring the actual tables inside. I'll show you my current, you know, you got pay-per-views, you got tag team matches. It's very, very fun in this game to play, you know, yeah, I'll show you the tag team. The tag teams can get a little ridiculous at sometimes, you know, it's just it's totally ridiculous with the time, because it takes way too long. I mean, you got everybody in here. You got Kurt Angle in here. Jimmy Jacobs. Yeah, they show, like, they have different arenas. D'Lo Brown, you know. I didn't even know they had D'Lo Brown in here. Man, I haven't seen D'Lo in a long time. Okay, so I have to get out the ring and the computer's lagging again. But there's a lot of things that you can do in this game. Just like they put a lot of thought into this game, especially with the arenas that they did and the tables and the weapons. But I think the one thing they forgot was the crowd animations. I just really missed that because, you know, the crowd was really important at the time. It was really like you actually hear them, you know, like, whoa, get down, because you ain't tagging me, man. I don't want to go in. D'Lo, up, and I fall off. Yeah, that's the easiest way to knock somebody off, is either by running onto the ropes and just making them fall. Computer's just lagging. This is not how I expected it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's weapons out here. There's shillelaghs, TVs. I think in the last game you had fire. You know, it was real fun. Very good game. Yeah, I think they put a lot of thought into this game. You know, with the crowd, it looks a little bit better, and the rosters, everything like that. If I had to get this game, what would I get this game? I would get this total game probably 9 out of 10. I only say 9 out of 10 because they forgot about the crowd animations. So I was really expecting the crowd to be going wild. You know, a lot of fun stuff. I mean, sure, there's not a referee now, but I mean, he's not present. Like, there's a thing where he's not present. Okay, pin. 1, 2, 3. There we go, we won. Yeah, I would get this game right here a 9 out of 10. Only thing they forgot was the crowd animation. But other than that, they did excellent in this game. You know, you get paid. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that WWE doesn't want you to know. You know, you get paid, see the amounts if you can. And I get earned $80 because it's a bonus, but I still, lifestyle costs $169, so I don't really get paid. Get subtracted, so that's kind of sucky. and there's a lot of things that go on. You can injure people. I remember once in the last game I paralyzed somebody, and you know, just a lot of stuff went on. So yeah, this game is very fun. So check it out. This is Dark Warrior uh, with a TWC review. Thank you for watching. Bye.